Hey everyone, hope your day's going well. You're back with another reaction. We're checking out Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, When You Believe. And this was a song for an animated feature that I haven't seen, Prince of Egypt. I looked up the page, the Wikipedia page, and the impressive cast. This was written by Babyface and Steven Schwartz, but it got a little bit complicated when I was reading the story about the Oscars because Steven Schwartz, I believe, left Babyface's name off the submission list, but maybe perhaps there was a different version of the song in the movie that he didn't contribute to. So it got a little bit complicated there. So I know there's two music videos of it as well. So I'm not sure which version I'm getting here, if this was actually the song that was in the film or not. And I believe the film was based on the first 14 chapters of the book of Exodus. All interesting to learn about, but let's listen to the song When You Believe.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh, yes, there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe. Oh, hope is frail.
Wow, that's a beautiful duet, and it's a great song, great music. But the vocals here, I was totally lost in their voices. Mariah Carey has this way of having, I don't know how to say it in English. Like, it's not like she. In Dutch we say hiss, not hoarse, but this type of, not raspy either. It's like in between. How do you say that in English? Damn it. The way she can do that is very, it just always hits. And she has an amazing voice, and she's very technical too. And there are times in my life where I have thought that she was kind of overdoing some of the technical stuff, that it becomes, like too apparent. But here is perfectly dosed, with enough emotion, and you feel the technicality without being it like a display of it overtly. Really nice. And of course, Whitney Houston's a powerhouse. She can go from that whispery delivery. Maybe whispery was a word as well that I could have used with Mariah's vocals in some parts, but not whispery in the terms of being quiet. But I don't know, it just hits. But Whitney Houston suddenly can come out with that power. Like, whoa, where does that suddenly come from? We already know she's capable of it, but from seemingly lower volume to this big volume in an instant, it's just, I'm always blown away by her voice. Fantastic. And yeah, some great drumming, the strings in the arrangement, but I was totally lost, totally sucked into their vocals. And the lyrics are really great too. Even if you don't practice religion, because I did mention the movie was based in on the first part of Book of Exodus, and of course here we get some of that. Uh, Having faith in something that you haven't really had proof of yet. Um, just believing, and you can do that in yourself. You can do that in other people or in things, whatever. You will act differently when you really believe something, even if it's preparing for a test at school, right? And you believe you can do it. If you believe you can't do it, you perhaps are gonna head out and do this self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing if you're setting yourself up for failure in your mind. So yeah, this song fills you with belief that you can do something, and there can be miracles when you believe, and when we both or collectively believe in something, it's much more likely to succeed, right? If we all believe that we are doomed for failure, well, it's going to be hard to beat that belief. Yeah, that's great. When hope seems like the summer bird too swiftly flown away, like that line, as well as there was another one about hope being fragile or frail. It's hard to kill. It's still, so even when there's a little bit left, don't let them kill all your hope. Just a little bit is great, and then it can snowball from there. Fantastic message. I love the song. Definitely getting on my playlist with motivational songs. I really like this. I felt that it filled me with kind of belief. Really, that's what it was. Nice, really great song. Love the video too. Now I'm interested in seeing the other one. Uh, and if you have any other recommendations for Whitney Houston, please let me know. For Mariah Carey as well, I haven't explored her music yet on the channel, so we have to change that. I have heard songs of her before in the past, of course. But please leave your recommendations down below. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Goodbye.